just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat.
Wow, that's crazy.
עזוב את הדגל.
לא, זה הדגל שלי. אהו.
עורב. אנרכיסט. הלו. עזוב את הדגל, בבקשה.
קרא לי אותו לגזרים.
אני בשוק.
באמת בדיוק כמו שהמדינה שלנו כרגע קרואה לגזרים.
עורב. עורב, מה? אני בהלם.
רגע, אתה ממש רוצח סדרתי. סבתא, תראי.
Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, the source of all gods and goddesses. Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, the primordial from which we all derive. Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, the nothingness that allows all somethings to exist. Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, she is all mother, there is none greater than she. Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, for she is the vastness that allows us all to experience boundaries. Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, Mother of Ra, the Most High, Great Grand Holy Father. Great Grand Holy Father Ra, he who created himself from she. Great Grand Holy Father Ra, creator and father of all things, father of all beings. She is his source. Amen Ra Patah Aum.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy T. I want to give Chakra Doctor and everybody an update on this miracle food that I have purchased a while back. The miracle food is amazing. I put it in my body and I feel like dancing. I feel amazing, bro, for real. This intracellular cleanse is an amazing thing. It helps you connect with your higher self. When you ingest this miracle food, it just locks you in on the certain frequency that you need to be at. What he puts in his miracle food is amazing. It makes your body rebirth itself. You feel rejuvenated. Your cells feel alive and you get rid of all inflammation. The mucus literally disappears. Every day I would wake up and I would have to blow my nose and then start my day. I don't have that anymore. It's been 1 week. I had chest pains. I would have these heart palpitations. That's completely gone, you guys. I took the miracle food and it just disappeared. I don't have it anymore. And I feel so clairvoyant. Great Grand Holy Mother and Chakra Doctor, you guys are working together as a team to help these people uplift their frequency. And it's the truth. I'm not faking it. I'm not fighting this. I'm not trying to put on a facade so you can go buy something. This is something that's really going to help you. Chakra Doctor Rance Dunbar, the miracle food is something that you guys really need. The miracle food is, and the miracle tea and these algorithms, you need this. I promise you. Love gang.
Like, share, and subscribe to my new YouTube channel, the new home for Chakra Doctor's exclusive videos. Tune in for collaborations with other YouTube sensations. Hear topics, theories, and breakdowns like no other. Tune into videos on conspiracy theories, spirituality and enlightenment, hot celebrity news, education, movie breakdowns, and more. So go ahead and click the link below to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow, like, share, and subscribe to all my other social medias.
Shit.
Hold it up. Turn around. Turn around. Make an about face. All the way around. Okay, now drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Go ahead.
Oh, Lord.
All right, hold it. Proud of what I am and what I represent.
Are you a traveling man?
I'm a proud of what I am and what I
And
represent.
you're using the black. Look at the condition of our people, man.
Leave us alone with you.
Look at the condition of our people, brother.
Leave us alone.
How you walking with the illumination of our people, man?
That nigga ain't straight. That nigga gay.
I am aware of certain things that Hollywood does when it comes to dealing with our brothers. You have to pass a certain test. You have to be part of some type of humiliation community. Humiliation
them white boys, why that black girl? Talking to them white boys, why that black girl? Talking to them white boys. You gon' make your daddy mad. 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 Fucking with them white boys cause you think you got it bad. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a bag. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a swag. He ain't never gonna fly your ass to Dubai. He races on the low, don't believe that lie. Bring that mix baby home, you make your mama cry. He say nigga once, then I'm up in that five. Why that black girl? Talking to them white boys, why that black girl? Talking to them white boys, why that black girl? Talking to them white boys. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. And we used to be slaves. Girl, you got your ancestors rolling in their grave. I really think you playing in our prayers just to fade. We can't say that girl, she ain't trying to be saved. Why the hell your ass out here sucking white dick? While other niggas out here chasing white chicks. Gotta blame the man cause it's all by design. Wiping out a race, we just gotta give it time. Why that black girl? Talking to them white boys, why that black girl? Talking to them white boys, why that black girl? Talking to them white boys. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. I don't care if my mama mad, got a white chick, thick thighs and a fat ass. I don't care if my mama get upset, got a white chick sucking dick, give a stupid neck. If it's snowing, I ain't going, got a white girl horn, then you know I got the money and the still torn. PAT still flowing, got a white girl snoring, and you show you sucking dick and she still snoring.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. You gonna make your daddy mad. We in the building, we about to break down this Doctor Strange Part 1 Decoded. Cause I can't break down Part 2 without breaking down Part 1. And you know, this one right here is kind of like it's kind of like special to me, cause I consider myself like today's 2024 modern day Doctor Strange, if you will. So like a lot of correlations of Doctor Strange to break down, and you know my life as a Sorcerer Supreme, you know what I mean, is definitely special breaking this down because you know, I relate to out of all the Marvel characters in the Marvel universe, I relate to Doctor Strange the most. I can see Doctor Strange's life and my life like mirroring in a lot of ways. So what's good, everybody? We in the building. We about to break this, thing down. About to break this Doctor Strange thing down. Y'all get y'all 420 friendly. Go get your 420 friendly ready. Go get your 420 friendly. We're gonna get 420 friendly in this thing, you know what I mean? And we all gonna kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, love, kumbaya. We gonna get along. We ain't gonna call nobody no names. If everybody, you know, everybody respect everybody, everybody gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? Cause we about to get did it. We gonna show you. Cause if you look, and you remember, Doctor Strange is like probably one of the most. He top five. He top five. He top five in in power. If not top five, definitely top 10 in power. You feel me? You feel me? Definitely top 10 in power. So we're gonna EOC. You've been talking crazy. Get your stupid ass out. Look, a bad user and delete their comment. Now you're banned and I deleted your comment. Stupid. There we go. One less hamster on the wheel. Okay. Um. Yeah, we about to do this breakdown thing though, man. All right. About to get this breakdown in and we're gonna take it from there and see where it go from there. Let's crank that soldier boy. Before I crank that soldier boy, let me give a shout out to everybody. Matt Toucan, Emmanuel Betts, Q, Naama Pleasant, you already know that's me right there. Chase the Chiefer, Javon Curley, Nighttime Vibrations, Jasiri, Jokers, uh, J Jack, Love Frequency, You already know what the building is. You already know what the business is. Sorry. You already know we in the building. You already know what the business is. But you know one thing for certain and two things for sure. We about to get that business in. So we gonna let's crank that Soldier Boy real quick. Let's crank that Soldier Boy without any further ado. We're gonna watch the beginning of this. We're gonna watch the beginning of this right here. This how the movie. This the most. This how the movie start. Okay. He rip a page out the book.
Master Caecilius, that ritual will bring you only sorrow.
Look at this. You gonna make your daddy mad? he had to run. He had the skitty doo bop dibbity day, right? Uh, so the first thing you notice, we're gonna go back. We're about to run it back. You feel me? But the first thing, what's the first thing? Or what did you get from that scene? We're gonna play that scene one more time. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. We're gonna play that scene one more time. I don't want you to tell me what you got out of the what you get out of the whole scene, what you think the scene trying to convey to you. You feel me? Got to talk every now and then to make an original piece of content, you know what I mean? So they don't hit you with the, with the whoop-de-whoop.
Master Caecilius, that ritual will bring you only sorrow.
So what did that first that goat was on the page? True that goat was on the page. Hold on, man. They try to get rid of my part two. Hold on, let me get my part two, man. Dr. String part two. Yeah, true that. They try to that was that goat Baphomet face on the page. Anybody else got anything out of that before I say what I got out of it? You know, he recognized the goat on the page that the man ripped out the book. The one thing that I recognized, the one thing I seen on it was first and foremost, you know me, we gotta dive in it. First and foremost, they showing you a Caucasian person way in a place where Caucasian people don't be. Once again, they showing you a Caucasian person way in a place where they don't be. And that Caucasian person is stealing, robbing, stealing something valuable. That's the first thing that I caught when I seen the scene. Okay? When I seen the scene, I said, look at this, a Caucasian person inside of a holy place, inside of a place that's righteous, right? And they're taking something that is deemed, sacred to the temple, stealing, ripping pages out of the magical holy book, right? Um, and that's real important. It's showing you once again what the devil the devilistic character first versus the heroic character always have two distinctive qualities. The devil came to steal, kill, and destroy, and that's what you're gonna always see the villains do in the movies. And you already know heroes make sure that you have life and have it more abundantly because that's the God body, God conscious frequency when you're living with that much power. So first, boom. So you take the book. Now this is another thing. Why did you only take one page out the book? How many Christians you know that did that? How many Christians you know that laid up there and got one page out the book, 2 page, they whole Christian career is embedded in 2 or 3 pages of the Bible. They don't haven't read the Bible in its fullest entirety to get the full ramifications of the story. How many people, you know, you ran across that's on that, right? This is once again because he leave a book behind. If you check the if you check the scene out, if you check the scene out, boom, he done made it to the holy book, right? And now he opens the book and look he's just looking for something specific in the book, but he ain't utilizing the book. He threw the whole book away. Look at,
Master Caecilius,
I just want this little piece out of it.
that ritual will
How many
bring you
people do that to
only sorrow.
spirituality all the time? And then she tell him, Master Caecilius, that ritual will bring you nothing but sorrow. So I got to wondering, I got to thinking, what does the name Caecilius mean? What is the name Caecilius? And when I looked that up, according to the user from India, the name Caecilius is of an Indian, right? Is of Indian origin, and it means God. It's gonna come back around. Boom. Sanskrit, Indian Sanskrit origin, and it means God, people. So now you have this plagiarizing, because that's basically what he's doing. He's plagiarizing. He's stealing a page out of your book. He's stealing a page out of your book, and he about to go run with it. He's stealing a page out of your book, about to go run with it, and the female told him, "Hey, you're not gonna be that's gonna bring you nothing but sorrow, my brother." But if you go and look to on the second one, he says he's of the snake-like amphibian. He's like a snake-like amphibian character, representing that what? That good old September alien, that good old September alien. I can't say, you can't say certain things on the internet no more because free speech ain't free no more. Okay, but that September, that September alien. What rhymes with September alien? That he's that type of character right there. So understanding the archetype, the story starting off with haters doing what haters do. What? Stealing your moves, stealing your swag, stealing your bag, stealing your this, stealing your that, trying to go off and pass it and do what they can do with it and don't compensate you for nothing. Trying to hit you with the 360 deal like the music industry. Trying to hit you with the 360 deal like the music industry. So bam, Caecilius means God. So now we know that this white Caucasian man that is in India stealing an ancient ethnic black piece of, what one would call uh papyrus or, ancient part of the book or a page out of the book, right? Stealing it. Now this is very, 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 very important because nothing comes good when you steal from others and it don't last. Stealing from others and turning it into something that it wasn't don't last long. You might get the temporary fix, but it don't last long. And that's the whole thing. So bam, he steals the book. She said gonna bring you nothing but sorrow. He running, he running out. She running after him, but she couldn't catch him right. And then we move to this scene right here. Boom. And notice how she opens a portal. She opens a portal and she's opening with this spiral circular light energy, right? This counterclockwise, not clockwise. It's not going clockwise, it's going counterclockwise, right? Um, and this is how she's opening portals. Right, she is the right now. She is the person in the scene, and I just wanted to show you that once again they show you in little ways how nature truly exists and how nature truly runs the game. Everything spirals from the way your toilet flush to the way your water goes down the drain to, man, you can just name it. Man. The way the hair grows out of your head, the way, um, you know, the everything is in a spiral. You know, um, hurricanes, galaxies, you know, so many things are in a spiral. And when you think about that, where do they get that? Where do they get that format from? Mother Nature, the original spiral. Spiral is where you get spirit. Spiral is where you get spirit, right? So boom, just showing that. So now we getting into the symbolism. Boom. In the beginning of the scene, Doctor Strange, they're showing you some hands. Two. Look at that. Three times, then it showed you some hands. Four times, then it showed you hands. Five times, then it showed the hands. Six, yeah, seven, eight. Keep showing you the hands. The hands. Then they show you the foot. So what's going on? They're automatically setting the tone and letting you know what them. They're letting you know what the movie gonna be about right there in the beginning of the movie. You don't know it because you watching the movie. You don't think, oh, they showing us hands because something gonna be up with the hands or something. But what does the hands represent, right? When you look at it, and you look at what the hand represents strength, power, and protection, as well as generosity, hospitality, and stability. Now, so that's showing you basically what a man's supposed to be doing with his hands. A man's supposed to be strong. A man's supposed to be have power and be able to protect, as well as be generous, hospitable, and stable. These are the things that a man are supposed to be able to do, and make it look easy. Suffer in silence for it to grow you better, grow you longer, grow you stronger, and learn how to give Mother Nature a try. Learn how to give, Great Mother a chance at helping you out versus the world. Be in the world but not of the world. So they're showing you these hands in the beginning of the sequence. He's washing his hand. That's one. That's two right there. Let's count. That's three right there. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, ninth scene right there, and then you show your foot on the 10th, right? So basically, they're letting you know this character is a character built on power, a character built on strength, a character that is built on generosity. So they showing you how to this is how they feed your subliminal mind. I'm giving you subliminal mind feeding 101. You ever wonder why they address certain ways and edit and do certain things in the movies? Because they're not speaking to your conscious mind, they're speaking to your subconscious mind, who understand what blue mean, who understand what body language mean. Your subconscious mind understand every single thing that the scene is saying while you're waiting for the script, aka the word, to be played out. But 85% of all language is nonverbal, and you have to realize everything that they're showing you in the movie is speaking to a part of your mind, if you only knew. So this, and when you're talking about hands, when it comes to, just screenshot that come to Freemasonry. I ain't about to talk your ear off and none of that like that. But you can screen. I always bring things that you can, screenshot, and if you screenshot it, you can read it in your time. But it basically is basically showing you, how basically detailing how important the hands are. But in this in the last paragraph, in the beginning of the last paragraph, it says in the Bible, and it said so they said the Bible is the great light of masonry. Let's get that clear. Let's get that shit clear, people. The Bible. Yeah, that's the book for me. I stand alone upon the word of God. It's the Bible. Y'all remember that? I don't know who old enough to remember that. Huh? Y'all don't remember our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors and lead us not into temptation. As Man, stop it, man. Come on, man. I know y'all remember. I know y'all remember going to sleep. And before you go to sleep, your mama made you on your knees and said, "Come on, pray with me. We're gonna pray to God." And we say, Our Father Saturn, who art in heaven, Yahweh be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our debtors as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Come on now. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Come on now. I got this memorized. I got my Muslim prayer memorized too. My Muslim prayer when I was a Muslim. Come on, man. It's something about the hands. How can the Bible? The only way the Bible can be the great light of the Sonic the Hedgehog people. The only way the Bible can be the great light of the Sonic the Hedgehog people is if their authors penned it. Wrapped on the studio, bet I penned it. They coming from wall to wall. I don't hear nothing but Sonic's calling. Right? So they're letting you know, you feel me? They're letting you know right here in plain sight that because I got this on plain sight. Usually I just Googled that. I ain't had to do nothing to do that. All I had to do was just ask Google, and Google gave that to me on the front page. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So boom, understand what it's about the hands. So these hands, what do the hands represent? Number one, they represent your palm chakras. Number two, what are your palm chakras most utilized in Reiki? But we entered into something. Chakras. Here we go. Palm chakras. And we going in. So for some reason, here we got this first that one eye symbolism right there. We ain't gonna say too much with the, but we see the one eye, and we see he's beaten, battered, and bruised as a sign of self-sacrifice to Lord Sauron, Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? You feel me? Uh, and so they're showing you once again the hands, how his hands are messed up. So his hands, it was all about these hands. So basically his strength has been robbed from him, right? He wasn't hospitable. He ended up in the hospital, but he wasn't hospitable, right? And it's showing you once again how tragedy befalls the hero or the villain in order for them to become the hero or the villain. The hero and the villain get hit with tragedy. It's just one used their tragedy and transmute it into saving lives, and the other one takes their tragedy and transmutes that into taking lives. But they both go through the tragedy. The hero and the villain both go through the tragedy. All right? Boom. So understanding the hands. Also remember the finger of God. Remember the finger of God, that is an important Sonic the Hedgehog doctrine that is important to the doctrine of the Sonic the Hedgehog, right? And when you think about that, um your your fingers are connected to you. Your fingers are your hands, connected to your hands. So once again, symbology wins. And like I told you before, you see the one eye, you see the beaten, battered, and bruised in the other eye. Basically, one represents light, the other represents dark, and we keep it going to what's going. So now he's on. So now his hands are broke. He's on a quest. And this is really important because we're about to get into it. So now he goes to see who the person was. You feel me? Who got healed because he's trying to heal his hands. And he goes to this person who tried it that had some messed up stuff wrong with him. And the person tells him, hey, he went sat with gurus, he went kicked it with ladies of holy women, and he elevated his mind and he deepened his spirit. And when he was doing that, his body healed, right? And he told him the place you're looking for is called Kamar-Taj. The place that you're looking for is called Kamar-Taj. So I did a cold-blooded, deep rabbit hole, Kamar-Taj rabbit hole, and it messed me all the way up, man. Because I always try to tell y'all that, yeah, man, that chakra dot the logo, that's the license and trademark logo, man, and that's basically Doctor Strange right there. That's why I say I feel like I'm the modern day Doctor Strange, bro. And check this out. So he's looking for a way to heal his hands. Once again, American medical science, it doesn't come through for him. He has to go out and abroad to get the cure, to get the answer to what's going on, to what's ailing him. And so I said, well, what Kamar-Taj mean? You know what I mean? And we get into Kamar-Taj, and Kamar-Taj is an Arabic word, and it translates to moon crown. That is very, very, very important. Moon crown. So now we know once again we're seeing signs of the Saturday moon matrix. We're gonna call it that. The Saturn moon matrix. We see it right here. That Saturn moon matrix. We're starting to see it right here. Why? So he has to go to the crown of the moon. He has to go to the crown of the moon and see about to fix this ailment. And I did some digging, right? I did some digging. But you know, before he went before he went, you know, he asked the man, the man told him it's gonna cost him a great price. Check the scene out.
The cost there is high. How much? I'm not talking about money. Good luck.
Look at the red and blue. You see the red and blue with the pyramid, Adidas pyramid on the back of the jacket. All right. So with that being said, he like it comes at a high price. He said how much? He said how much? He said I'm not talking about money. Good luck. So once again, it is showing you if you want to attain the true power in life that heals your body, if you want to attain the true power in life that gets you to the next level, it doesn't involve money. Even though it might cost money to get you there, it might cost money to buy a particular supply to participate in, and what you're participating in it has nothing to do with money. You just live in a dimension where tyrants charge you for everything, and that's just not right. But that's a whole nother live and a whole nother topic. So you say he got to go to Kamar-Taj. So I looked and I said, "Where is Kamar-Taj?" Kamar-Taj is in Nepal, right? Kathmandu. You see where that dot up at the top right there says Nepal and it says Kathmandu? That's the location of Kamar-Taj, the crown of the moon. And I said to myself, I wonder if this area is where the crown chakra of Earth is at. And I said, let me go check. Let me go check and see if this now pay attention. See what it says. Right? You got India right here. You got Nepal, aka the crown of the moon, and then right here in Tibet, you got what? You got Tibet. So it's sandwiched in between it's sandwiched in between India and China, right? Nepal. Boom. So I go and I look and I say, well, let me check out. Because I don't know how many people know or not, but Earth has chakras. Like I tell people all the time, I didn't just come here to activate human being chakras. I came here to activate Mother Earth chakras as well, um, in the form of in the form of a challenge in a game. So if you look right there at this purple one right here, where the Indian that's exactly where that's exactly where that is. If you look at it, we're gonna get a little closer, and boom, right there in between Tibet and India, you got the seventh chakra, chakra 7, which is what? The crown chakra. The crown chakra. People, the crown chakra. So the crown of the moon, aka the crown chakra in Kamar-Taj, and in order for him to gain strength, in order for him to gain that generosity and all those things that the hands bring, right? What? In order for him to gain that strength, that power, that protection, that generosity, that hospitality, that stability, he had to go to Kamar-Taj. And remember, there you go right here, Nepal, Kathmandu, between Tibet and India. You go a little more broader view right here, the purple, and then you get right here, and we zoom it, boom, right here. The crown chakra, the seventh chakra. We know that the seventh chakra is the crown chakra. It says it right here. Um, English, the thousand petaled, with many alternative names and spellings for or the crown chakra is considered the seventh primary chakra in some yoga traditions. Okay? In all of the major yoga traditions, the crown chakra is considered the seventh chakra. Okay, right here you got the fifth chakra that's right there in Egypt. Okay, so understanding that they are telling you a deeper message. He has to go to his crown chakra. He has to rise through his chakra. Because remember, Earth is California, America is the root chakra. So he's at the root chakra, and in order for him to reach enlightenment, he has to rise and travel into his crown chakra. And that means he had to go from his crown and from his root, travel up through his sacral, travel up through his solar plexus, his heart chakra, his throat chakra, his third eye chakra, into his crown chakra. So he's basically giving him a journey and letting him know that, hey, I deep in my mind. He told him I deep in my mind. He said I sat with gurus and sacred women, and my mind was elevated and my spirit deepened and your body healed. The place you're looking for is called Kamar-Taj. Kamar-Taj means moon crown. Kamar-Taj means moon crown. Okay, well, let's get a little deeper. Moon crown. What is he talking about? Moon crown. Nepal, Kamar-Taj, Kathmandu. This is Kamar-Taj, Kathmandu, right here. And if you look at that dot right there, that if you broaden it out, that same dot is where the seventh chakra, the crown chakra of Earth, is located at. If you zoom in deeper, pop, it shows you right here. The crown chakra of Earth is located right here. So these people, these trillionaires aren't paying billionaires and millionaires to make these movies with these hidden meanings for you. You gotta dissect this stuff, my brother. They're talking about something spiritual. They're talking about something that's inside of you, right? And the earth has it, and the earth has it. Okay, this is why I try to, you know, this is why I try to keep you guys informed. You feel me? This is why I try to keep you guys informed on what's going on. You feel me? Boom. So He tells him in order for him to gain the power, he gotta go to the crown chakra. So this is the reason why I love Doctor Strange so much, because his superpower comes from the chakras, nigga. His superpower comes from the chakras. And with that superpower, hold on, I'm not gonna get ahead. I'm not gonna get ahead. Wait a minute. We got more. If anybody got, let me see. Oh, what's up, Dwayne, man? Thanks for going live. Dad, keeping the channel. I worked out there. Was tired about to record some videos for tomorrow. Yeah, that's what's popping, my brother. You already know what the business is, man. Each one teach one, reach one. You already know. Latina Jordan was popping. Nick Berry was popping. The mighty hand of God. Oh Lord, it is do go, bro. I hope you enjoying yourself, mighty hand of God. You know what I mean? I hope you know that God that you're talking about with the mighty hand. His name is Saturn, aka Yahweh, aka Set. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? So understand that. You feel me? So we're gonna get back into this movie. Boom. So he makes it to Catman do. Now this is the crazy part about it. This is the crazy part about it that had me like wondering, like, damn, wait a minute, we everywhere, bro. Like, so the white guy at the root chakra, the red man. This is what this is what red man is. White people turn red. Root chakra located in America. So the red man, aka the root chakra man, had to travel to the crown chakra man. And when he got to the crown chakra man, the crown chakra man was black. So he had to travel to the crown chakra man. So the white man had to come to the black man to get some strength. Remember this. The white man had to come to the black man to get some strength, power, protection, and generosity. What? Because of the what? The hands. We know that this movie is all about it being in the hands. This movie is all about it being in the hands. Okay? So it starts off with the hands. It's showing you everything is about the hands. So now he's met the entryway into Kamar-Taj, the guy, right? So the black guy tell him, forget everything you think you know. That is so profound when you are activating your chakras and you going through this chakra activation. Hey, bro, I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. Don't nobody activate the chakras like Chakra Doctor, homie. I'm Doctor Strange in real life, bro. I'm Doctor Strange in real life. Okay? Forget everything you think you know. Why? Because everything we've been taught was a lie. This is what Mr. Cumberbatch, the guy that plays Doctor Strange, is about to find out in the movie. He about to find out that everything that he thought was reality was actually a false reality. And he's about to get a big dose of the true reality, which is spiral. Spiral is spirit, spirituality. So now the black man about to bring him and introduce him to the ancient one, female. Now you know they're gonna throw their symbolism in there and try to make the female bald head look like a male, and you're gonna try to rob black folks to their credit, and the black man got to bring the white man to a white woman, right? They're gonna try to rob black people of their credit, and they won't give the black man their credit. They won't get a black woman, get a black man their credit, but we ain't gonna get a black woman her credit in this one right here. But the ancient one, there's no one ancient on the face of the planet Earth more than black women. Let's get that clear. There's no greater ancient on the face of the planet Earth than black women. And I'm just saying that for this Black History Month. Black History Month is not over with, people. We still got a few days left to educate people on blackness before it becomes cancelable, right? So understand understand what's going on. So it's still symbolism. The black man brought him to the female. All right. So he had to go. Why? Because the chakras and the kundalini is sacred feminine energy. It is sacred feminine yin energy. Okay. It is not. It is not yang energy. The yang energy is you doing all of the fixings, the mantras, the breathing. That's the yang energy. All right. The concentrating, the focusing, the imagining. That's the yang energy. But the yin energy is the actual kundalini, the chakra, the vortexes, the openings. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that when you're dealing with this. So he introduces Doctor Strange to the Ancient One. Doctor Strange like, oh, you the Ancient One? I thought the Ancient One was gonna be a dude. Nope, the Ancient One is a female. Okay, the Ancient One is a female. Hold on, man, Blake, you talking too much, man. My nigga, get the stupid ass up out of here. You talking too much. I don't like all that interrupting. So boom, Strange 17, Ancient One, right? She's the Ancient One, and basically he is looking for the Ancient One to heal his hands, man. That's why he came over here, man. Like, heal my hands. And so, you know, Doctor Strange is completely 100%, you know, American medical industry educated. He's looking for the cure. He's looking for the answer. She's talking about spirit. He's trying to, oh, you know how to regenerate cells, and you know how to do this, you know how to do that. And she'll like, yep, but it gets deeper. She tells him she knows how to use the spirit to better heal the body. She knows how to use the spirit to better heal the body, y'all. This is what Doctor Strange is coming to do. Well, what is spirit? Because that's what she said. She knows how to reorient. She said she knows how to reorient the spirit to better heal the body. She knows how to reorient the spirit to better heal the body. Well, Dr. Strange said, okay, well, what is this spirit? What is this technique? What is this spirit? Right? And she dives and she shows them this right here. Wow. She shows them this is the spirit. So anybody got any questions on what the spirit is, what the spirit in the soul system is, the spirit in the soul system are your chakras. Okay? Your chakras, and remember, you got your chakras and you have your Merkaba. Your Merkaba would be considered your spirit man. We're about to get into that. That's your astral form. Your Merkabas, that's your astral form. But your chakras, that's your soul form. That's your soul form. Basically, just like you got a body, right? And you got a spinal cord and a brain, the same way with the spirit. You got a spirit body, and your chakras are the spinal cord and brain. Spinal cord and spirit brain. You understand? So understanding what's going on helps you, you know, deeper into the subject and the situation. So she shows him what the spirit is, right? And like any other, how science, American medical science teaches us to be skeptical. Be skeptical of everything. Be skeptical, right? And so he don't believe in the chakras.
Because I do not believe in fairy tales about chakras or energy or the power of belief. There is no such thing as spirit. We are made of matter, nothing
He
more.
crazy.
I reject it because I do not believe in fairy tales.
See what I'm saying? He don't believe in the chakras. He don't believe in the spirit.
Such thing as spirit.
There's no such thing as spirit. He don't believe, his belief system in his mind is very right now just set in stone when it comes to his way of thinking and what he was taught in school. He don't believe in no chakras. He don't believe he believes chakras are fairy tales. He don't believe in no spirit. There's no such thing as spirit. We are only matter, and this is the American mainstream medical. thought wave, even though their own science has proven that spirit exists. They refuse. They refuse to acknowledge it. So understanding what's going on in the world today will help us see um, why things are being done the way they're done. But he don't believe in no spirit. Oh yeah, she like, oh yeah, you don't believe in no spirit? You crazy boy, shut up. Bop, hit him with the oopty wop, right? Hit him with the oopty wop and knock the spirit form out of his body. Now this is very, very special to me because this happened to me. Okay. I used to sell drugs and get high on drugs, and one time I overdosed and I died, and my spirit form came out of my physical form, and I was able to see my physical form laying on the ground while my spirit form, astral form, was standing up, looking at my body. So I know this to be real right here. Okay. I know this to be real right here. To not believe in spirit is crazy. So he ain't that crazy though. He ain't that crazy. He's looking. She's like, "What you did? What did you do to me?" Right? So boom, it's showing you 100% spirit body science. Now I wanted to show you this. See that? That's his spirit body. So his spirit body fits into his physical avatar body to power the physicality of it. But his chakras fit into the spinal cord and brain portion of the body to create his brain, mind, and thinking patterns. Okay, so literally, it is a literal science that they neglect to teach us or don't want to tell us about because then you know one thing for certain and two things for sure. They don't want us too tapped in. They don't want us too tapped in, you know what I mean? So we definitely gotta make sure that we understand. But this is called your astral body. All right. Like I told you before, you have a physical body and a physical spinal cord brain, and you have a spiritual body and a spiritual spinal cord brain. Your spiritual spinal cord brain are your chakras, your roots from your root chakra, your seven major chakras, your root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. Okay, that's your spiritual spinal cord and brain that fits inside of your actual physical spinal cord and brain. Your third eye chakra is located in your pineal gland. Your root chakra is located at the base of your spine. And so on. All of the chakras are located at points on your spinal cord. And think about it. A cord. A cord is something just like you put into a plug and to gain power. A cord is something that you put into a plug to gain power. These solar energy lights, these God particles that are existing inside of the spinal cord, literally, are what gives it its power. You wonder why your heart beats and never stops? Because of your heart chakra. You wonder why you're able to catch your heart on and get your coochie wet? Because of your sacral chakra. You wonder why you're able to take a dump? Because of your root chakra. You wonder why you're able to feel hungry and or feel full because of your solar plexus. You wonder why you're able to think because of your third eye chakra. You wonder why you're able to speak because your throat chakra. You wonder why you're able to reach higher states of consciousness because of your crown chakra. Wonder why you're able to lay hands on people and heal because of your palm chakras. This is right here. These trillionaires ain't created for no reason, bro. Paying these billionaires, and they showing you the dynamic of it, right? They're showing you, the astral dimension and how your thoughts control everything that's moving. Your thoughts control it all. And once you understand that your thoughts control this all, then you'll be able to understand how to control it all with your thoughts. It's literally as above, so below. Um, so she's showing them. Look what she's showing them. She's showing them the 100% different multiverse. Some of the worlds are filled with malice and hunger. Some of the worlds are filled with light and beneficence, right? So he's gaining more insight into the world that he never knew exists. He never knew that an astral plane existed. He thought that none of that stuff existed, and you born and you live and you die, basically in go back to darkness. That's what they believe. They believe you live and you die and you go back to darkness. There is no afterlife, there is no spirit. That's what they believe, right? That's what they believe. So now she's showing him whatever you think, man. That's what it's going to be. As the man thinketh, so is he. That's what the Bible tells you. And as he's going through the astral bodies, he's traveling through the different dimensions. He's traveling through the different planes. So the eyes of the, remember, so the reason why he went through the eyes just now, because they just went through his eye, because the eye of the window to the soul. Now he's there. Now they're inside of his soul, his mind and his soul, right? Boom. Showing you the different dimensions within. All of these things are happening within, just like on Ant-Man. Ant-Man, they shrink down and they go inside. They go inside to get to the quantum dimension. All right? So
Dark places where powers older than time lie, ravenous and wait.
boom. It's showing them right there.
Dark places where powers
So if you look right
older
here,
than time lie, ravenous.
they're showing them him right here. If you look, they're showing them him right here. Boom. Now, this is the character in Marvel. His name is Dormammu. Um, and he is a evil being of the faulting species. So what happens is what happens is Doctor Strange, she's giving Doctor Strange a tour of the multiverse. And as she's giving Doctor Strange a tour of the multiverse, she brings him to the dark dimension. While he's in the dark dimension, you get to see this creature. Now I want you to pay close attention. You ready? Look at his eyes. Look, his skin is literally stars and black and galaxy. His eyes are nebula. His face, his structure is literal. So just think of how big that is. Think of how massive that is. That his actual essence and skin is galactic. You can see the different energy waves and energy beams like he's traveling through space. And the eyes, and look at his face, you can see stars in his face. You can see stars like freckles in his face, right? You can see his eyes look like nebula, right? Everything look like he's traveling through space-time, the space-time continuum. And this is the dark dimension. So, if you ask me, this is, this is very, 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 very much true, man. This is crazy. You know what I mean? This is crazy. It's crazy that they got to put it under fiction and put it in the fiction movie for us to get it, but it's still crazy nonetheless. So she's showing him the multiverse. She's showing him through the chakras, activated his astral body, activated his chakras, and now he's on a mission. Now he's in a whole nother world. He's activated his chakras, bro. This is why I encourage everybody to activate their chakras. I got a free tutorial on my website. Click on the tab and go to FCA Yoga. Put the earbuds in your ear, man, and listen to the free tutorial. And activate your chakras, or you can pay for an FCA Yoga session with me or one member of my team. Um, this is crazy, right? So boom.
The language of the mystic arts is as old as civilization.
The language of the mystic art is as old as civilization.
Call the use of this language spells. But if that word offends your modern sensibilities, you can call it a program. The source code that shapes reality.
Boom. So she said that the ancient language of the source code that shapes reality, right? It is the old people, the predecessors of old used to call it spells. In today's time, you can call it a program. That's very important. This is why I give it to. This is why I give it to you in algorithm form. Life has transformed into a technological matrix. And if you don't understand that life is a computer code itself, then we're missing the whole point. But she says it plain and loud and clear as day.
The language of the mystic arts is as old as
The
civilization.
oldest civilization.
Sorcerers of antiquity call the use of this language.
Sorcerers of antiquity. A sorcerer of antiquity. Antiquity means old. So the sorcerers of old,
The language of the mystic arts is as old as civilization.
older
Sorcerers of
civilization.
antiquity call the use of this language spells.
The so the sorcerers of old called the use of this language spells. The sorcerers of old called the use of this language spells.
The language of the mystic arts is as old as civilization.
Older civilization.
Sorcerers of antiquity call the use of this language spells. But if that word offends your modern sensibilities, you can call it a program.
But if that word offends your modern sensibilities, you can call it a program. See the word magic and the word spells, the witchcraft and all that has negative connotations. That has negative connotations because of the Abrahamic religions have deemed Mother Nature as a devil, which is simply just not true. Um, so you can call it programs, and they show you that there are programs all out and about. Programs all over.
You harness energy drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse
She harnesses energy. She draws it from other dimensions. So look, she's showing them the sorcery of the chakras. When you look in that fire, look at them seven balls. They're gonna be them seven dragon balls, aka the seven chakras. But she said they use this code, this source code, right? This source code, aka magic, aka spells. And now it's mighty weird how when he's talking a movie about activating your spirit and your soul, a movie about tapping into the power of your astral body, tapping into the power of your chakras. It's amazing how that movie is connected to what 100% pure magic and sorcery. Because once you become knowledgeable of these things, you automatically come into the power of the magic of these things. Um, so they they draw their power from multiple dimensions.
we harness energy drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse to cast spells,
To cast spells,
conjure shields,
to conjure shields, weapons,
to make magic.
to make magic. Look at those balls. You see that's the seven chakras. Those seven balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the chakras right there. That's the chakras right there. So she's showing him how the chakras, and when you're activating your chakras, and when you activate your chakras, you will then be able to harness energy from multiple dimensions, use that energy from multiple dimensions to craft and create magic, use that magic to produce a shield, use that magic to produce something that can heal you, protect you, and serve your life's purpose. Once again,
We harness energy
harness the energy
drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse
drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse.
To cast spells,
Cast spells,
to conjure shields,
to conjure shields, create weapons,
to make magic.
to make magic. 7 chakras, right there. You seeing it? The Sri Yantra. That's the Sri Yantra she's showing him right there. So she's showing him the Sri Yantra right there, right? And how she's showing him using the Sri Yantra can be used for actually increasing your access to the magical fountain. Um, so he asked her, how do I get from where I'm at to where you're at? How do I go from being Doctor Strange to being the ancient one like you? And she told him, you know, study and practice years of it. Study and practice. That's the only way you get great at this. So he was looking like we all in America. We look for the microwave, easy, easy peasy, beautiful, answer, right? And we look for that, but uh in actuality, you know what I mean, it takes practice. It takes years of practice. And that years of practice makes you and turns you into a wonderful sorcerer. But understanding that Strange is different. Doctor Strange is different. He already had human gifts. One of his human gifts that he had before he became a sorcerer was that he had a great, wonderful memory and can recall things after reading it only one time. So he had he had a gift already. But in order for you to really gain true knowledge of the chakras and gain true mastery of the chakras, you gotta study and practice. The Bible in 2 Timothy 2:15 says, "Study to show thyself approved." You gotta study to show thyself approved, man. You feel me? For sure, for sure. So, boom. I wanted to show you this part of the movie, right? Uh, he. So when you cause after that part of the movie, after that scene I just showed you, the majority of the movie is basically action. Action. I call action distraction because action you can't have distraction without action. Think about it. Distract that the act on distract as action. You can't have distraction without action. So this is why a lot of movies, they distract you. They distract you with the visuals. They distract you with the action. But really, it's the dialogue. It's the script. It's the dialogue where they're mentioning the most valuable, trinkets. So after all through the action, the bad guy is trying to take over Earth like all other movies, and this bad guy demon, uh, Doctor Strange goes to make a Doctor Strange goes to make a bargain with him. And I'm going to show you the next scene. Um, so once again they're showing you making bargains with demons, and he put himself on a time loop to trick the demon, right? But it's amazing how look what he has to do to look what he got to do with his fingers to go on a time loop. He has to throw up he has to throw up the crooked Baphomet, the crooked goat hands, right? The crooked goat fingers, uh, right? And in doing this, it basically not only put everything in a loop, but it summoned the demon. So basically, they showing you Doctor Strange summoning a demon. He basically just summoned the demon. He has he had the time stone around his neck, which is the heart chakra. The time stone, the time infinity stone is your heart chakra. Remember, even in Infinity Wars, when he got all of those infinity stones, those were representing of the chakras once again. Those were representing of the chakras, man. So analyzing that they're gonna show you over and over and over again That this name of this game is magic. The name of the game and the true magic is those who know how to activate and tap into their chakras and harness the energy from multiple dimensions to create magic, conjure shields, create weapons to protect and heal and enrich themselves, financially improve themselves, improve their love life, and improve their life and overall in general through tapping into the powers of your chakra and the magic that dwells within your kingdom of heaven, which is called your chakras. All right, boom. So he goes to Namamu and said, "I come to make a bargain." So now, once again, he threw up the Baphomet. He threw up the he threw up the symbol, right? He threw up the symbol, and then he goes and tells them, "I want to make a bargain." So basically, he got to make. So basically, he has to make a deal with the. doo-doo. He has to make a deal with the devil. So he summons the demon. Bop bop boop bop bop bam boom. He summoned him up. The demon's eye. Look at the demon's eye pop up. Wop bop baloo bop balloon bop bap. And the demon pops up. Demon like, "What you want?" "I've come to make a bargain, Dormammu. I've come to make a bargain." So he's making a deal with the demon. All right. And the next thing you know, the next thing you know, the deal that he made with the demon, the demon had to make the deal, or the deal was, or the demon was going to be stuck in that time loop, right? And the and that's how basically Doctor Strange won the battle. He got the demon stuck, he got the demon stuck in a time loop, and as the demon was stuck in a time loop, he huh? What happened?
That's what it says. I don't know if you're still going.
Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? All right, I'm cool, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. Can anybody hear me? So anyway, here we go. Um, huh? Okay, bam. So I was making sorry for the technical difficulty, but yeah, damn. Sorry for the technical difficulty, everybody. But so he made a deal with the people with the demonic forces, and with that deal that he did with the demonic forces, it all comes back to the beginning of the book. Remember the book when he told him, and remember in the beginning when he told him, when I told you he should have had the whole book. Look, because the bad guy loses. Remember from the beginning of the thing, in the beginning of the movie, right? The the bad guy gets told that what he's doing is going to end in his doom. And remember, I said the thing I noticed is how he only took one page out the book. He only took one page out the book, right? And I said, damn, if I was him, I would have just took the whole book. He only took one page out the book, and because he didn't take that whole book, look what Doctor Strange said.
Yeah, you really should have stolen the whole book because the warnings come after the spells. Yeah, you really should have stolen the whole book because the warnings come after the spells. Yeah, you really should have stolen the whole book because the warnings come after the spells.
So he said you really should have stole the whole book because the warnings come after the spells. And I can tell you that firsthand. When you don't read the entirety of something and you go into something ignorant and then you wonder why certain things happen, especially when you're trying to accomplish evil deeds and evil structures, you gotta make sure you gotta man, it's crazy. But remember, he didn't take the whole book. He only took a page out of the book, and because he only took a page out of the book, he lost. And that's how I remember how the movie started. Alpha and Omega, beginning and end. The movie ended how it started. They showed you his mistake when they started the movie. He only took one page out the book. He didn't read the whole book. Christians, you got to read the whole Bible in order to understand it. The whole Bible, every word, more than one time, every word in order to understand it. You understand? This is what you got to do. So understanding that, you will see why he should have just took the whole book.
Yeah, you really should have stolen the whole book because the warnings come after the spells.
The warnings come after the spell. Sometimes we got to take the whole book and we got to read the whole book before we start acting like what we know was going on in the book. Before we know what was going on in the book, we can't rock like that. So this part one, man, this part one of the Doctor Strange Decoded. We're gonna do part two soon enough, you feel me? Probably do part two next week, same time, next Saturday or something like that, same time, you know what I mean? And do part two of Doctor Strange, and we're gonna get a little bit more deeper. But before we go, any questions, cares, or concerns, anybody want to chop it up about anything, any specific any nuggets that they want to drop from the movie? But another thing I recognize in the movie as well is how in the world tapping into your chakras turn you into a superhero. How in the world tapping into your chakras turn you into a superhero, bro? That's major. That's really major, man. And that they would show that they would show us that in the movie. That they would give us that right there in an entertaining way that we can digest it properly. Like they gave it to us like right in front of our face. Hey, y'all wanna know the secrets and the keys to life? Here you go right here. Look at this movie. Tap into your chakras. Forget everything you think you know. Right? Man, this is amazing. So we got to keep breaking down the signs and the symbols and the codes that they're giving to us right in front of our face in these entertaining motion pictures. This is what I'm saying. This is entertainment. This is edutainment at its finest. They really giving you education in the form of a cool action movie. If you understood how to read and interpret symbols and signs. But once you understand how to read and interpret symbols and signs, every movie becomes so much better. Movies become so much better and easy because now you understand what the movie is saying. So you know what you want to watch and what you don't watch. You become way more decisive on what to watch because now you know what every movie is saying, what they're conveying in the movies through the symbols and editing and all of the things that they're showing you in the movie. So, man, never forget that. As we will check in next time. I'm about to get on before I get spit on. Y'all already know what the business is. Until next time.
I told you we'd be deathless. We just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, share, and subscribe to my new YouTube channel, the new home for Chakra Doctor's exclusive videos. Tune in for collaborations with other YouTube sensations. Hear topics, theories, and breakdowns like no other. Tune into videos on conspiracy theories, spirituality and enlightenment, hot celebrity news, education, movie breakdowns, and more. So go ahead and click the link below to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow, like, share, and subscribe to all my other social medias.